Hey everyone. I just wanted to go ahead and give a quick life update. So it has been kind of crazy as far as what's going on with Mama at this facility. So they had not been relaying information properly at all. So they knew nothing about they knew nothing about what's going on. And so the social worker slash case manager came to our room today. Now, why they would do that while I was in the shower and right then at that moment, and then I knew at about 15 minutes it was supposed to be that I was supposed to be in an appointment with the infectious disease expert over the phone. So that I don't know why they would wait till then. They heard that I was in there and that she went in there at the worst possible time and started talking to Mama about the situation. Said, "Well, you're discharging Tuesday," and I thought, "Well, that's weird." But by the time I finished drying my hair and I got out the door, she was saying, "Yep, she's leaving Tuesday," and walked out the door. So oh, by the way, there's an appeal in the back. So that was the situation. She still has that bacteria, that ABLS or ASBL bacteria in her blood, that extremely bad bacteria, and it is hard to fight. So what they've done is they're now going to put a PICC line in her, and they are going to, and that midline, so to speak, is going to be put in. I don't know when. I don't know if it's today or tomorrow or what, but they're going to mix this medicine in there. They're going to have to give her let's see, it was ertapenem. Ertapenem. They're going to extend her stay for 10 days after they would have released her beforehand. And they were like, "You could do the IV, right? You could do the you could do the medicines, right? I was like, "I could do the IV." I was like, "Wait, what now?" That's what some of them said. They were like, "You're more than capable of doing that. You're more than capable of administering the medicine." And I was thinking, that's whatever. That's not the issue right now. But the thing was, they finally got it's been a whole ordeal. So they told us ertapenem IV 10 days and daily. They're gonna have to do it either once or twice daily, and they're gonna have to give that to her because they gave her Cipro, and exactly as I tried to tell them days ago, ciprofloxacin does not cover that particular highly powerful, potent bacteria. And I've been asked what caused that. What caused it? That's usually caused by, and I think one of them were trying to ask that what actually caused that bacteria. So, and I said, I guess maybe, I said, if you've had recent surgeries, it can happen easily. So that's one of the explanations, but it's usually contact. So I noticed that the itching part didn't really start till they changed. I don't want to get into all that, but we had to change blankets and pillows, and suddenly began itching like crazy. So I'm not certain on that. I don't know what. I'm not going to say. All I know is that she is now no longer. It's up in the air. They said, I hope the insurance follows up with us and chooses to keep her for those days. But they're originally going to get rid of her Tuesday before we ever. Tuesday before she was ever even ready. Because if they're going to put her on an IV and have a PICC line in there, you can't do that when you haven't when you're dismissing for home. So yeah, it's just been kind of a mess as far as that goes. And there's a lot of really nice people here. They love me and I love them. They're so great with me. But the information that they relay back and forth is so delayed that it's kind of that kind of messes up the situation. So from what I understand, it won't be Tuesday. She's going to be put on a PICC line. They're going to put the powerful ertapenem antibiotic intravenously for 10 days. Whenever they start it, it will begin for 10 days. And that's what they're going to do to fight this extremely bad ELBS bacteria. This extremely bad bacteria. Now, they've asked what started it. I can't say. And originally, see, he is the one that put her on the not the ciprofloxacin. He said, "Who put you on ciprofloxacin?" That's what he asked. Or was it azithromycin or ciprofloxacin? It was one of the antibiotics, but I think it was ciprofloxacin. They just put her on a. They said, "Who did that?" And originally, he had put her on some another antibiotic, a K-Flex antibiotic. He had put her on K-Flex to get rid of the other bacteria, the E. coli bacteria. But this particular one is from while she was in here. This one come about. And they said it can happen after surgery, so who knows? I don't know. So, bottom line, I don't want to talk about it all right now, but I know the bottom line for us is they're going to have to put her on that IV antibiotic for 10 days. So it would, and then she had the virtual appointment today, and I talked on the phone with him, and we live streamed and talked about the whole situation with the doctor. And it looks as though, from what I understand, after those 10 days, they'll see and do a follow-up to see exactly the infectious disease expert, the doctor, he's going to see whether or not she is better or not. And then apparently after that, I think on the 10th at 1 p.m. she has that appointment. And then after that, the 2 days later, she has an appointment with the surgeon and the hospital as well. So she goes to the hospital for an x-ray, and then an hour later she's supposed to be at the office of the surgeon, the urologist and slash surgeon, to check out the kidney stone and relay the x-ray information on the 12th. And then after that, they go from there and then have her kidney stone surgery. And then a week after that, they'll remove the stent. So the whole procedure, this is going to be an entire month's worth of, so far, just what I'm hearing now, a month's worth of medical work. And so we're supposed to find a regular doctor. We're supposed to also see a pain specialist when all this is said and done. And then we're supposed to see an endocrinologist at some point, and we're still seeing the surgeon, and we're supposed to see another urologist, as well as a infectious disease expert. So 6 or 7 different types of things going on at once. But they haven't been relaying the information very well. That's been the biggest issue. And finally today, I think they'll tell us by next week whether we'll have the stay extended. But they said since she's on IV, insurance has to pretty much say, okay, you can stay. All right. So that's what's going on. Love you all. If you'd like to show support, please do. If you'd like to pray for us, please do so. A lot going on. I love you all very, very much.